about the trade union leaders, I'm in Impact as well, but I do think they talk out of the two sides of their mouths. So while they're calling up, I mean, it makes me vomit when they mention Jim Larkin and James Connolly, and then at the same time negotiate deals or partnerships or all of those things. So I think that they believe in managing capitalism, and they probably are aspirational. I mean, I think Pat Rabbitt and Amy Gilmore were radicals fighting for better reforms, and you know, they pull people along. But actually, when within the system, I don't think that they really don't want a total equality and a change of the capitalist system. You know, where they're going to reform it, and you can't. I mean, it's obvious to us all now we can't reform. So that's where I think that Labour Party rhetoric. I mean, they can't talk. They can talk very radical, and yet at the same time, their actions are what they're doing in government. You know?
Yeah, but you see, I think we have a slight problem. Is that I think actually many workers do vote for the Labour Party, despite what Gilmore says. And I think the reason why we discuss it is because people do vote for the Labour Party, and the argument we're having with the Socialist Party is they are kind of have this slightly formalistic position whereby they are saying, oh, the Labour Party is, you know, completely sold out, so therefore we will have nothing to do with them. So, and I use the example of Blanchardstown because that's an area where the Socialist Party are strong, and in terms of building a campaign, it would be quite important to get Nulty involved in that campaign. I know in terms of Dunleary and Richard's campaign that in the past he has had Gilmore on platforms, and that has been quite important in terms of attracting people who would be initially attracted to Gilmore, but also puts Gilmore in an embarrassing position when he has to step back from the commitments he gave at public meetings in Dunleary. And that's kind of what we're talking about here, is that we need to develop that as a method for working right throughout the country.
So anyone else want to come in?
Yeah, I think coming again. I do think what you say about